Hey man, who the fuck is?
Kamari. My name is Kamari. I'm from Charlotte, North Carolina, born and raised, man. I don't think I think any different of it than when I was like 16. I think that's when I started seeing stuff as like, I don't want to say I became woke because I hate that term, but I just started seeing things for like how they were. I started seeing things as a black man in America should. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think things have gotten any better, any worse. I think it's just getting worse for everybody though. Like the conflict is starting to spread around. Everybody's trying to get a taste of it. But I mean, it's fucked up, but it's fucked up for everybody now. My latest book. So my first book I put out, it's called Red Moon. I wrote it and I've been writing it for about 2 years before I put it out. It's a span of collection. It was a span of poems that I wrote when I first started writing poetry, which was about like 2017 all the way up until like May of last year. So yeah, man, it's honestly just my life. Honestly, it's my thoughts, my words, my experiences, everything of that past 2 years is coming together. It came together through adversity, which I feel is something that builds a strong foundation for whatever you're doing. And adversity oftentimes builds positivity, you know what I'm saying? Creates good stuff, so yeah. Me and graphic designing. So I wanted to get into graphic designing for a long time, but I was conflicted because I can't draw worth a damn. So I started it basically out of necessity because I know I needed something to supplement my poetry. Because if people just look at words, it's not gonna do much for them, and it doesn't do much for me neither. So you kind of have to have something to supplement that, give the eye something else to look at besides the words. So I bought Photoshop. I started making like these little graphic edits or whatnot of like wrestlers and stuff. That's how I first started. And then I just started doing album covers, and I started putting it to my words, my poetry, and then it's been going at it ever since, honestly. It hasn't been that long though, it's been probably about like 4 months. My latest design I did was this Frank Ocean cover. I just woke up one morning, I think I was listening to Nights, and I just got inspired, and I did like a solo, like a rehash like the solo cover. Growing up, I had a very like regular childhood. Like nothing crazy happened, but it wasn't like all sweet neither. It was very regular, which you would think that would be cool, but I guess it kind of caused issues because it's like, what do you do when like everything is gray? Like it's just nothing. So like, it was regular. I mean, it was cool though. I had a fun childhood. It wasn't like bad or anything. It was cool. I had some like funny experiences and stuff. For me, in no particular order, I'm gonna say Taco Bell, I'm gonna say Checkers, I'm gonna say, no, scratch that, Arby's, hands down. Arby's is the worst fast food restaurant of all time. Roast beef, like fast food roast beef, fast food Rubens, like that's just curly, I hate curly fries, so it's just curly fries and like cold cut sandwiches, but they're not cold. I don't know, it's just nasty. The whole idea of Arby's is like, I don't like the commercials, I don't like nothing. I don't like the name, I don't like the food, I don't like nothing. So me as a poet, I think I honestly think of poetry different than like a lot of other poets. Which is good, like I mean, I don't think I'm above anybody, but I think I have like I want poetry to exist with the other arts, you know what I'm saying? Because it's connected to everything. So I think poetry is in music, it's in rap, and I want to expose that, you know? So a lot of what I do on my Instagram is I've been doing like collaborations and stuff, so I do collaborations with other poets. But I have a collaboration with my homeboy who raps, and I want to do that a lot more, you know what I'm saying? Like I want to get people who aren't conventional poets, like songwriters, R&B artists, rappers and stuff. I want to collaborate with them, have them step outside their zone. One day I might step outside my zone and do something in their realm, but I want to remove the boundary that is like poetry with the other arts and stuff, because everything is connected, man. Everything is dope together, and that's what I mix it. That's why I mix graphic design and poetry, because like everything is connected. But And I just want to spark something in poetry, man, because I feel like I've been seeing a lot of, you know how in rap you have like the mainstream, you have the underground. So like in the mainstream you have like everybody doing one thing and everything sounds the same and whatnot, and then you have the underground where everybody's trying to like, they have their own sound or whatnot. I feel like that's exactly how poetry is. So in the mainstream you have people who sell books of poems that are like 2 words or like 2 sentences, and it gets clout because they have a name to themselves. And then you have people who like aren't at that level and who like put a lot of substance into this stuff. I just want to expose that and just challenge everybody to step outside their boundaries and make something that they're not comfortable with, step outside their comfort zone. I want to be the Kendrick Lamar control verse to poetry. You feel me? In no particular order, I got Westside Gunn, I got Benny the Butcher, I got Earl Sweatshirt, I got Freddie Gibbs, I got Maxo Cream, and then, yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. Honestly, just a whole bunch of art, man. I want to do a lot this year. Been thinking about getting into photography, as far as the visual side, videography. Thinking about a short film. This is a big maybe, because I've been messing around making beats and stuff. So if I feel like I get to that point, I might put out like a little instrumental EP or whatnot. But this year, man, you can expect me to be creative, you know, and do it without caution and unapologetically. Like, I just want to make stuff, and I don't want to be concerned about, oh, is this good or is this not? I mean, I'm never gonna put out anything that's trash, but as long as I love it, I'm gonna put it out, you know? So just expect me to just be an artist, honestly. Hey man, this was King Kamari. Instagram official Kamari, Twitter official Kamari. Appreciate the Zebo TV, man.
Oh, Zebo TV, North Carolina. Give me it. Yeah.